Good morning, YouTube. What's up, friends? It's Christine with Gauge Girl Training. A little bit earlier than normal today, a live chat. I wanted to chat with you guys this morning about my biggest diet fail. Pardon that noise. I just wrapped up my cardio and making some more hot tea. So, let me take this thingy off. Good morning. I just took off my neoprene sweat thingy that I wrap around my torso when I work out. So good morning, good morning. Hey, Kim Thomas, what's up, babe? You guys are not gonna wanna go anywhere. Rin, hello. Good morning. So guys, happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you guys had a great weekend. And I hope that you guys are excited for a new week. So while we're getting started here, why don't you guys comment where you are from? I have a chat for you guys and I got 2 announcements. Good morning, good morning. What's up, Maria Head? Good morning. I'm gonna talk to you guys about my biggest diet fail. You just got off work. It's a night shift. Myrtle Beach. Very nice, guys. Kentucky, New York City. Yes, you're very close, Devin. I'm in Philadelphia. Good morning, guys. So, 2 announcements before I get into today's chat. First announcement is I'm starting a new series on YouTube. Hey, you live in Puerto Rico. Good morning from Greece. Laying in bed, about to start your day. Very nice. Hello from the Ukraine. And the new series I'm going to be doing is going to be all about training for your body type. I'm going to be doing a ton of home workout videos for your body type. I'm really excited about this. I literally cleared out an entire space in my house, spent all weekend cleaning and organizing so I can create some new content for you guys. And I am just so excited to do something new on YouTube. I really haven't done a whole lot of fitness content, but I want to go a little outside of my comfort zone, and I'm really excited to demonstrate my favorite, most effective home workout moves for each body type. And I think it's really going to encourage a lot of you guys who have gym phobia, a lot of you guys who aren't super comfortable in the gym. So that new series is going to be starting this week. So you guys can stay tuned for that. Another announcement I have is that I am starting an affiliate program for my supplement line, Gauge Life. If you guys haven't seen my supplements, we have collagen peptides, we have whey proteins. I'll have an announcement this week about how you can become an affiliate and how you can apply to become an affiliate for my protein line. So up at 4:43. Well, good morning to you. So I hope that you guys are doing well. Now, if you guys are here with me, well, outdoor workouts, the thing is, it is cold AF here on the East Coast, so that's probably not going to be part of it, but welcome to entertain it once it gets warmer. So if you guys are here this morning, will the program be available in Canada? No, so what I'm talking about is a series that's going to be on YouTube, so it's going to be free. It's going to be free to everybody. So it's just going to be a lot of fun content. And I'm going to be, doing some home workout content. Oh, the affiliate program? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately, we are not in Canada yet. It's a bit more complex than it sounds. Not at this time. Let me see here, taking care of some puppies. So if you guys are here rocking out with me this morning, please give this live broadcast a thumbs up. And I am going to chat about my biggest diet fail. My biggest diet fail. And I have a lot of diet fails. Through my teens and 20s, I tried so many diets through my teens and 20s, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have as well. The biggest thing that I recall during this time is that I approached every diet I tried with a lot of desperation. And I feel like because I had this desperate urge to lose weight, I was willing to do whatever, whenever. I didn't care how dumb it was. I didn't care how bad the food tasted. I didn't care how much it deviated from what I naturally liked. All I wanted was to weigh a different number at whatever cost. And how many of you guys have found yourself in a place where you're approaching your weight loss with an extreme degree of desperation, where you don't even care? You don't care. You're like, tell me what to eat, I'll eat it. I just want to weigh less. And I found that desperate mindset was actually a very toxic one for me. And I was never successful. I never succeeded. And it made me very, very, very frustrated, because I felt like a failure. I felt like I just couldn't get it together. I felt like I wasn't disciplined. I felt like a failure. And I feel like so many of us bring this desperate energy to our weight loss goals, to our fat loss goals. And when you compound that with repeated failures, it just makes you feel like complete garbage. And it puts you in this terrible yo-yo cycle of eat the bullshit you feel like eating, to, oh, okay, I need to go back to this bullshit I can't sustain. Eat whatever I want, eat the stuff that is supposed to be good. And I've tried everything from fasting. When I say fasting, like legitimately eating nothing but just drinking juice. I've tried Atkins. I've tried Slim Fast. I've tried the cabbage soup diet, which was a complete fail. This was for my prom in high school, where I bought this dress and I wanted to fit in this dress for my prom. And so I did this cabbage soup diet. I lasted 3 days and I couldn't wear the dress I wanted to wear to prom, because I literally looked like a can of, like, you know when you like open cinnamon buns out of the compressed jar? You guys know what I'm talking about? Or the compressed tube, and you bust out the cinnamon, they like bust out. Or it's the cinnamon buns or croissants. You guys know what I'm talking about. But like, I was like exploding out of it, and I felt gross. And it was just so hard for me to lose weight, and I didn't know what I was doing wrong. And it wasn't until, and I worked out a ton, I worked out so much. It wasn't until I really started paying attention to my portions. I started eating foods I like, but just smaller portions of them. I drank more water. And once I finally started to get somewhere, was really, honestly, you guys, I didn't start to get somewhere with all of this until my late 20s, early 30s. And I probably feel like I've been dieting since I was 11 years old. I remember at 11 years old drinking Diet Coke. Now, that may sound kind of weird, but do I have anyone here who drinks diet beverages? Anyone here who drinks diet beverages or used to drink diet beverages? I used to be a Diet Coke fiend, and it just blows my mind that as young as 11 years old, I thought I needed to be on a diet. And yeah, I don't really drink them anymore, but through my teens, through my 20s, and it's so sad because when I think about how much I weighed when I first started drinking Diet Coke, I was literally like, I don't know, 90 pounds. Like, what is like a 90-pound freaking 11-year-old girl doing drinking a diet beverage? Pretty messed up. But I really didn't succeed. I didn't have like my first epic success with weight loss until my late 20s, early 30s, and I actually followed a plan. I ate foods I liked. I portioned out my foods. I prepped everything, and I used the macros approach. And I wrote everything down. I had a period of time where I literally wrote everything down. And this was like before my Fitness Pal. This was before my Fitness Pal existed. So I would write everything down. I knew what my macros were supposed to be. And I weighed my food. I portioned things out. And I was like, holy crap. I'm not starving. I'm eating food I like. Now, did I need to be disciplined? Of course I needed to be disciplined, but I didn't feel like that, oh my God, I'm starving, dying, when will this diet end feeling. You guys know what I'm talking about? I remember being in the 4th grade and begging your mom to buy you a meal. It's so crazy how young a lot of us were when we first started having complexes about our weight. I think it's sad. I think it's actually really sad. And if you guys are just joining the live broadcast, happy Monday morning to you. Good morning. Please give this live a thumbs up. Please give the live a thumbs up. It really helps me out here on YouTube. And if you missed the announcement that I made in the beginning of the chat, I am starting a new series on YouTube where I'm going to be doing some home exercise videos. I'm going to be doing a whole series of home exercise videos for your body type. Am I going to make a video about training and nutrition based on menstrual cycle? I can do that at some point. Your problem is eating with my mind rather than when I'm hungry. When you were a teenager, my parents fussed about your weight. They called me fat. Oh my goodness, I'm very sorry to hear that. The problem is eating with my mind rather than when I'm hungry. It's funny you say that, Caitlin. I used to have this saying where your eyes are hungrier than your stomach. And one of the biggest ways I've been able to successfully overcome that mindless eating is hydration, hydration, hydration. Like I'll drink a ton of water and I drink a ton of tea. I literally, you guys, I have this jar in my kitchen, which I want to show you. I have this jar in my kitchen and I encourage you guys to get one too. I'm not sure how into tea you guys are, but I love, 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 love tea. And so check this out. I have this jar. And inside of this jar is like, it's my tea stash. And like if ever I'm at a hotel or some place where they like have some tea bags. So I have, look at this. Caramel coconut Girl Scout cookie. Like, yes. I have that. I got berry fusion. Guys, drink more tea. I'm telling you, the aroma, the scent. I probably drink like 4 or 5 cups of tea a day, if not more. Look at this. Look at this. Coconut mango. Like, how exciting is that? But like, every time I dig through here, it's kind of like a little like, I don't know. I feel like a treat for myself. Like, look at this. Vanilla tea. There's all kinds of fun things in here. Look at this. Breakfast in Paris. Breakfast in Paris, guys. Get yourself a big old jar and get yourself a ton of teas. I like to do this because I don't like the storage of like all the tea boxes, but I drink lots of tea. I drink lots of water, and times when I feel like I want something, I force myself to have a cup of tea, and it just really helps me. Lost weight, surgery, had another surgery. So I think sometimes, guys, you have to meet yourself where you are. If you feel like you're constantly in a rush to lose weight, I encourage you to stop that. I encourage you guys to slow down. Either get on a custom plan or follow some sort of program, you guys. I agree that tea is very comforting. It is so helpful to follow a program because I sincerely did not have success until I literally started weighing my food, portioning things out. You have a drawer of tea, but the jar, being able to see it makes you want to drink it more. I encourage you to do that, Caitlin. It makes me want to do it. Can you list those teas and the brands? Let me see. I just have like a whole smorgasbord of them. My favorite tea brands, like if I really want to treat myself, my favorite tea, you can get it at Target. It's by Harney & Sons, Harney, Harney & Sons. It comes in these metal tins. Oh my goodness. They have this coconut green tea. in this pink tin that is just unbelievable. Now it's more expensive for a tea. I think it might be like $6, $7, but it's so worth it. Like, I'll indulge on some of those teas. But like, guys, think about like the dumb shit you indulge in anyway. You might as well like get yourself some nice teas, some nice things. But I want to encourage you guys that I have struggled with am I adding any type of sweetener? The answer is no, you guys. I am not a big sweets person. And the reason I'm not a big sweets person is I actually have a nut allergy. I have a very strong nut allergy. So like a lot of like desserts and cakes and things that I could have eaten, all saying like may contain traces of nuts, and I've had so many like issues with that. So I just steer clear of sweets. I have a salt tooth. I do not have a sweet tooth. But it's an acquired taste. You get used to it. You get used to it. So, but what I'm trying to say, you guys, is if you have been in a place where you have felt very desperate about your fat loss, if you have been approaching, hello, after 1 week of your journey, you're down 7 pounds. You went from 315 to 309. You splurged on some nice activewear. Zoe, congratulations. I am so happy for you. That is wonderful. So that being said, friends, what I want you guys to realize is this. If you are approaching your fat loss with desperation and just this strong sense of urgency to change the number at any cost, you are going to fail. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have a goal. There's nothing wrong with being ambitious. But be careful that that ambition, that drive doesn't teeter over towards desperation. And because you're setting yourself up for failure. I want you guys to succeed. I know what it takes to succeed. I know what it feels like to feel hopeless when it comes to your weight loss. I know what it feels like to feel like a failure. And it's a terrible feeling. And I want you guys to have a feeling of hope. I want you guys to have a feeling of, I want you guys to have this feeling of certainty, being sure of what you hope for and certain of what you don't see. Because when I start with a client, when a client starts with me, I already see the after. I already see your success. I already see you succeeding, but you don't see you succeeding because you've never been there before. And if you haven't been there before, I encourage you, be gentle with yourself. Be gracious with yourself. Be like, you know what? I've made some poor choices up to this point, and today I'm going to do the best I can. I am going to get organized. I'm going to follow a program. I'm going to portion my things out. You know, the only place a scale belongs in your house is in the kitchen. I literally have these 2 scales. You love their cranberry tea? Very nice. Guys, the only place a scale belongs in your house is in the kitchen. Get focused, get dialed in. You will get results, guys. And the reason I'm so passionate about providing so many different types of meal plans, Taylor's organic peppermint tea is also nice. Ooh, that sounds wonderful. Hey, good morning, Jessica. Your mind wants results now rather than waiting, but work equals results over time. So, Caitlin, the one thing I have to say about that is I get it. I want results too. I get it. I want results too. But as I've grown older, I've learned to appreciate my sanity. I've learned to appreciate the process. I've learned to appreciate the approach, the journey, more so than the outcome. Because there's multiple ways to go about something, but I've done the whole miserable, starving, unsustainable shit. I've done it for 15 years of my life. I've been there, done that. And it's a terrible experience. It shatters my self-esteem. It shatters my self-worth. It makes me feel like complete garbage. It makes what fleeting success I do have feel unsustainable, and gives me even more anxiety that I'm going to lose my progress because what I did to get there wasn't sustainable. And I'm over it, you guys. I'm grown. I don't want to put myself through that emotional turmoil, because as women, we do get emotional when our clothes don't fit right and we have to adjust to looking at ourselves differently. And what I want to encourage you guys today is that there's a healthier way to go about this physically and mentally, because I've grown to appreciate the mental process as well. And I feel good about myself when I'm eating food that just tastes good and makes me feel satisfied and makes me not feel like I'm starving. And it only happens when you get seriously focused. Yep, absolutely, Leah. And I appreciate you sharing. Just start happening for you, and it does feel good. And I think that when you approach your fat loss goals, I'm so glad, Rosen, when you approach your fat loss goals from a place of, you know what, I want to feel better, not from my self-esteem is going to be higher if I have a smaller number on the scale. It's, I'm eating healthier because I want to feel better. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? And that mindset shift is huge. It's so huge. Exactly. Perspective is everything, guys. Doesn't it? Hear me out. Who doesn't feel like complete shit when you eat like a ton of food that you probably shouldn't have? Or like, do you ever have a food hangover where like you ate so much sugar or like so much junk and you're just like, oh, you don't even feel good. You don't even feel good at all. Or like, it's just disappointing, because I feel better when I eat better. I don't feel bloated. I feel satiated. I love eating a high protein diet. I love eating healthy fats. I love eating vegetables. Like when I don't eat vegetables, I feel gross. Like I literally feel like I feel my body craving the micronutrients. So what I'm trying to say today, guys, is I want you, you're in a funk right now. You want to get back on track. You need a new routine in your mind, right? Well, Buzz, yeah. Here's the thing. How do you cope with Filipino food temptations when in keto? So there's a lot of Filipino foods that you can have. You can still have eggs. You can still have you can still have all of the meats, but you can't have the rice. So make yourself some like garlic cauliflower rice. Have like lots of nice veggies sauteed in oils and garlic. I think that you can have for the Filipino person who just said that on keto. You know what else is awesome on keto that I had? Make yourself some sinigang. Did I ever eat too much protein? I have not. One of my first contest prep, I was at 175 to 180 grams of protein per day, and I was still fine. But for that Filipino person, make yourself a big batch of sinigang. And if you're Filipino, you'll know what sinigang is. Just have a lot of broth. And put like lots and lots of veggies in it, like spinach, eggplant, things like that. Oh, very nice. Yeah, make yourself some sinigang. Very good stuff. So guys, I encourage you, if you're in a place where you want to, why a diet fail? Oh, very nice. Good morning, Pam. Thanks for joining. So if you're just joining the broadcast, we're 23 minutes in. I was talking about my diet fails with respect to approaching a variety of diets with a big sense of desperation, with a sense of hoping that whatever I tried would make me feel better about myself, and it didn't. And whatever results I did achieve were short-lived at best. And it wasn't until I learned how to eat appropriately and how to track macros and how to do this sustainably based on science, not emotion, not fad. And it doesn't happen fast, guys. It doesn't happen fast. It does take time. You are going to have to be in it for a couple months to really make some changes. But guys, what's the alternative? You get some results in 2-3 weeks to just bounce right back? Like, is that worth it? Is that worth it? you're 44 having issues, stuck, just stuck. Any help would be great. So there's a lot of options if you feel stuck, you guys. If you guys need a healthy, safe yet effective jumpstart for your fat loss, I do encourage you guys to start with my 6-week shred program. That's probably going to be the best place for you guys to start. You guys can DM me on Instagram if you need help picking a shred. But for other folks, I look like Katie Holmes. I get that a lot, actually. For other folks, you may want to be on a custom plan. Other folks, you guys may need me to coach you. And I do have limited spots available for online coaching if you guys want me to coach you, so I would be happy to help. But guys, I want to encourage you guys today that if you have felt desperate with your fat loss approaches, if you have felt like a failure, if you feel like you're in a place where you're stuck and there's no hope for you, like you're ready to just chalk it and be like, you know what, I might as well just stay here because anything I do doesn't work, and you don't even want to sign yourself up for anything because you don't want to feel disappointed again because it just shatters you deep down. If that's you, friends, number one, I'm sorry you're going through that. I'm trying to tell you, I've been there. I understand it. There is a way you can do this without sacrificing your sanity. There is a way you can do this that works. There is a way you can do this that feels good. There is a way you can do this that will get results, but you are going to have to be focused. You are going to have to put in the work. You are going to have a game plan. And if you fail to plan, friends, you can plan to fail. The only times I have been successful has been when I either followed a meal plan or I followed macros. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer in saying that. I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news, but it's so easy to think, oh, I'm eating healthy. Why am I not losing weight? I was like the poster child for that saying. I'm like, I'm eating healthy. Why am I not losing weight? Because guys, I would eat chicken and vegetables and rice. I did not eat junk. I ate yogurt. I ate fruit. I'm like, why am I not losing weight? Well, I was eating too many carbs. I was not eating enough protein. I would go back for seconds at dinner, and it was still healthy food, but I was just eating too damn much. And I didn't even realize that I was eating too damn much. And that's the biggest diet fail. Because I guarantee you there's some of you in here who invest in good quality food. I guarantee you there's a lot of you guys in here who do try to be healthy. You try to make the good choices. But even then, you can still be messing up and not knowing it. And oh, I'm so glad, Sarah. Thanks for joining today. And if that's you, if you feel like you're eating healthy, can you eat more but just do more cardio? You can, but I don't recommend this tit for tat approach. Hello from the UK. I don't recommend this tit for tat approach. I recommend calculating your macros based off of how much activity you can sustain. What if you're still hungry? Then drink some water, drink some tea. Or if you're still hungry, maybe you're taking an approach that's too aggressive for you and you need to take a slower approach. Guys, it's okay to take a slower approach. If you eat twice as much, you're going to end up twice as much. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but guys, if you need help with a meal plan, you can always DM me on Instagram at Gauge Girl Training. I'll point you in the right direction. If you need a jump start, you guys, you suppose that the fitness community has a strong impact on how a person may feel during the diet process. And I'm really glad. Greetings from Greece, Denai. That means so very much. Guys, Gauge Girl Training is about real people. I am not perfect. It is about real people, and we meet you where you are. I am not here to make people feel worse about themselves. I am here to instill hope in people who have given up on themselves. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I am not here. Do you ever feel like you look at some fitness accounts or some online stuff and you're like, man, that just actually makes me feel like shit. That makes me feel like I'm never going to get there. That feels so intimidating. Or that community of people, I feel like I don't fit in. Guys, Gauge Girl Training is for people who have given up on themselves. They want a science-based approach. They want something that's real and practical. You may want to do a fitness competition one day. You may not. But what I'm trying to say is I'm here to meet you at where you are. I am not here to make you feel like shit about yourself. I'm not here to make you feel worse about yourself. I am not here to judge you. I am here to encourage you, to educate you, and to empower you. We have an amazing community of women who are in your shoes, who are battling real life things, and they're getting it done. We have clients who have overcome cancer, injuries, stroke, illnesses, women with kids, women with single moms. We have the husbands of their wives who are trying to, we help anyone where they're at. And I think sometimes women need a safe place. They need a safe community of like-minded people who are kind of in the same shoes, because it means a whole lot more seeing other people dealing with the same things that you are, and seeing those people overcome them and succeed and crush those objections that you commonly deal with. So if you need an online community, friends, if you need people that you can just relate to, good for you. Good for you. That's amazing. And that's what I'm talking about. More supportive and open community to promote healthier views. And I can only do so much, you guys, as good hello. That means a whole lot, faux journalist. I appreciate that. We all have real life problems. We all have real life struggles. I don't have time for phony. I don't have time for fake. I'm here to really meet you guys where you are. I am not here to promise you the sun, moon, and stars just to take your money. I'm here to be like, look, if you need help, it's going to take some time, but these are the tools you need to get there. This is the support you need to get there. Let's do this together. And I just don't want you guys to feel alone. I don't want you guys to feel alone. I don't want you guys to feel desperate. I don't want you guys to feel powerless. I want you guys to feel like, you know what? If Christine can do it, I can do it. Or you know what? If I see that lady who just won the shred, if she can do it, I can do it. Or as you get to know the other people in the community, you're like, you know what? Dang, they're doing it. I can do it too. And you guys, they're just like you. They're posting pictures of their meals. They're posting their selfies after their workouts. They're doing the thing. If you need a push, if you need support, you need help, you really want to be part of something, we would love to have you join us, guys. So I hope you guys can learn from my mistakes. I'm sure you guys are making some of your own as we go about it, but we are here to help you. We are here to work together. If you want to join Gauge World Training, you guys, DM me on Instagram. I'll be happy to point you in the right direction, you guys. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And please give the video a thumbs up. It helps your girl out so much. And stay tuned for my new series coming on home body type training. Take care, friends. Bye.